Pinapababa. Basta.
And you told me to do 4. I would do 4. Do 4. Do 4. Why do you need to do 4? I just need to do 1. Do 4.
Listen, I went down to camp before he fought. His focus and the level of, intense training he was doing. And I said, I don't know it all. When he explained that to me, I was just like, yeah, you're right. Let me back up a little bit and just tell him what I see.
Yeah.
More so than trying to coach him into being this fighter that I want him to be.
Being a version of you.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford was left amazed by the intensity of Manny Pacquiao's grueling training regimen ahead of the mega showdown with Floyd Mayweather. Pacquiao has intensified his preparation dramatically following the official confirmation of his rematch with Floyd, showcasing fierce and relentless training in recently released footage. Terence Crawford has been spotted in Pacquiao's camp, joining him for grueling early morning runs and intense gym sessions.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1. Up. 5, 6. I'm watching you guys. 9, up. Let's go.
Help me out here.
Up. We're young. 36, 5, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40.
Manny Pacquiao thrives on road work, frequently training with a large group that fuels his energy, helping him maintain a powerful and disciplined routine alongside his team.
He ran an hour. He did a whole...
You're with him for 22 years.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he's a machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
Yeah, he didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. As we increase the rounds, he's going to pull back on the runs a little bit. Now he does.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups. He's a machine. What kind of machine is he? What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But, he knows. So now he knows what the train's about. We increase the train, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and we'll get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy.
Pacquiao's gym trainer says he operates like a machine, consistently astonishing everyone with his unstoppable energy, relentless discipline, and incredibly intense training regimen.
What's the most difficult thing to adjust to or get used to with Pacquiao in the ring?
I mean, nobody fights like him. He's very difficult to prepare for. It took Marquez 4 fights to figure him out. You know, and Marquez is one of the fastest thinkers in the game. And he's just such a difficult guy to zone in on. I always felt like just as I was getting my crosshairs on him, he would change his rhythm. He's a very rhythmic fighter. He uses broken rhythm very, very well. And yeah, adjustments on the fly, which is what I think all the best fighters in the world do. All the top guys I fought made fast adjustments along the way. So yeah, Manny's he's special, as is Floyd.
His power, where did it rank among the fighters that you faced?
Not the hardest, but also very hard. You know, Keith Thurman famously said he's got bricks for hands. It's very true. So you get bricks for hands plus fast hands, plus punches you don't see, makes him a very dangerous puncher. But he wouldn't say he was the hardest. Ruslan hit, I believe, way harder. Huge crunching power. But in terms of a guy with fast hands who has hard hands, but also punches from angles that are hard to see, very, very dangerous.
Chris Algieri praised Manny Pacquiao as a powerful and distinctive fighter, saying no one fights quite like him. He described Pacquiao as truly exceptional, calling him the best opponent he has ever faced and ranking him among boxing's all-time greats for his skill, rhythm, and legendary career.
Excited and feeling like I'm young.
Do you feel you have something to prove in this fight, Manny? I know you've accomplished so much, but do you feel you personally, you want to show something to the world or prove something?
Oh yeah, it's a challenge that they might think that oh man, his career is over and he's old like that. So something wrong that I need to prove it, and I'm not done yet. And
why do you feel that way? Because you've achieved so much. You've done everything. You're a Hall of Famer. Where is that coming from? The need to want to show people, like, no, I'm not done yet. Like, well, why can't you just be like, nah, I can do whatever I want. I've done everything.
You know, I can easily fight a easy opponent or non-boxers. I can easily pick a easy to win, but I pick the best because I want to add more in my legacy of accomplishment.
Pacquiao says returning to training camp has reignited his energy, emphasizing that his passion for boxing remains fierce, and he believes his journey in the sport is far from finished.
In talking with your team, they've told me that they've seen you more hungry, more driven, more focused. Why not fight a YouTuber? Why not take an easy fight? You know, like at 42, you're taking on arguably either the best or a 1A or 1B welterweight in the world. Why not go fight a Logan Paul, a Jake Paul, and make a lot of money and not have a hard fight?
I mean, the question is, what's that for in your legacy? In my legacy, no, I want to fight the best so that can be added to my league.
Pacquiao says he's more determined than ever, stressing that he's not interested in taking easy fights just for money. Instead, he's focused on pushing his limits and further building and cementing his legacy in boxing.
Mayweather and Pacquiao are fighting again. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's two legends / two old men who are fighting each other. You know, they haven't been very active. It's a big money grab. I'm gonna say it like this: I don't hate it, right? Because the division is actually moving. It's not like they're fighting for a title and keeping guys out of the way. They're fighting each other. They're both making a lot of money, and it's going to bring so much nostalgia for both of their careers in the build-up. For those 2 months leading up to Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2, all we're going to do is watch, and talk about their fights. And I love that. I love that idea because I think they're two stalwarts on a sport. And in terms of them fighting each other, I don't know. I don't think they're ever going to put on a bar-burning performance, especially when they're damn near 50. But I don't know. I'm not super mad at it. I actually am looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
However, many critics responded dismissively to the rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao, suggesting it feels more like a battle between two aging fighters despite the hype.
A fight for both guys, you know. And look, it's hard to pick a winner for me on that fight because, you know, Pacquiao is a slick, fast, you know, strong.
Veteran trainer Ronnie Shields believes fans shouldn't be surprised if Manny Pacquiao defeats Floyd Mayweather Jr. in their rematch. He highlights Pacquiao's explosive speed and relentless style as crucial elements that could challenge Mayweather inside the ring.
He's a pressure fighter. And, I mean, man, that's going to be explosive. It's all, you know. And I guess whoever had the best game plan, I think, is going to.
While acknowledging Mayweather's intelligence and defensive brilliance, Shields emphasizes that the fight's outcome will ultimately depend on strategy and execution on fight night. He believes that if Pacquiao follows the right game plan and sustains relentless pressure, he has the ability to make the fight fiercely competitive and potentially secure a victory.
Say younger is always better. You know, I mean, you know, experience is probably the best thing. But, you know, the determination, I think, is going to be a big factor in this fight. And, I mean, you know, look, it's hard to pick a winner. I mean, it really is. It's, you know, it's going to be a great fight and a tough fight. And I definitely want to be there.
Shields believes age won't be the deciding factor in Manny Pacquiao's fight. Instead, he highlights that determination, experience, and the hunger to win will play a far greater role inside the ring. Shields points out that Pacquiao's mindset and drive can overshadow any concerns about age, keeping him as dangerous as ever. He also admits predicting the outcome is extremely difficult, stressing that both fighters possess the tools to win, with the final result depending on strategy and execution on fight night.
Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather in a real fight in September. Mayweather's putting his 50-0 on the line on Netflix. How big is that and who wins?
I think it's a big fight. It might actually be a better fight than the first one. You know, I famously went on record and said that Manny Pacquiao's style was no good for Floyd. I mean, Manny Pacquiao would not be able to beat Floyd because the styles just didn't match up. And it was right after I fought him where I said that, because I could just see where their spots were. Floyd, his fundamental skills, his boxing style, his ability to control space and pace would have given Manny a lot of trouble. And sure enough, when they fought, they did. But how much is left of both of these guys? We saw Manny in the Barrios fight. Very impressive that he went 12. But again, he had a guy in Barrios who didn't step on it. You know, he let Manny dictate and fight for portions of the round. And Floyd's been pretty active. He's been fighting exhibitions over the last couple years. Not 10-rounders, not with really dangerous opponents, but I feel like they're probably in a really similar area right now in terms of their momentum. But yeah, I don't know, man. It might be actually a little more entertaining than the first fight. It might be a little more action.
Analyst Chris Algieri believes the rematch between Floyd, Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao will be an even bigger event than their first encounter, already one of boxing's most historic fights. He anticipates massive global attention with both legends returning for another chapter. However, Algieri still favors Mayweather to win again, citing his defensive skills, ring IQ, and knack for capitalizing on mistakes, traits he's consistently shown throughout his undefeated career. While respecting Pacquiao's aggression and heart, Algieri believes Mayweather's style remains a tough puzzle to crack, making him the favorite once more.
So why this fight is happening, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why this fight is happening. Like, it's Netflix is involved. Netflix has said that they, want to put on big, huge events. If you were to grade the type of events they've put on in terms of how serious they are, and when I say serious, I mean like real fights, okay? Like real fights with implications in boxing. You have to give them like a C, honestly. Like, look at the fights they've put on, okay? And if there's any criticism, albeit constructive criticism, towards Netflix, is I feel that they should step up the type of fights they're putting on their platform, because there could be a lot of blowback. There was a huge amount of blowback the first Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay? You had all this attention. Literally the whole sports world and a big part of the world was tuned in to this fight. And the fight was boring. put people to sleep.
Reports suggest the rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao could generate massive financial returns, making it one of boxing's biggest events of 2026. Speculation surrounds extremely high payouts for both fighters due to the spectacle and global interest. The bout's commercial appeal, especially being held at the Sphere and streamed on Netflix, highlights Pacquiao's enduring global star power and the demand for equal negotiation terms rewarding both legends.
I don't know what he's got left at 49. We haven't seen him fight in a while. So, we know the Mayweather we used to see. We'll see what Mayweather exists at 49 years old. Honestly, I don't know, We're comparing the Mayweather we used to see against the Pacquiao we just saw. We really don't have anything to go by for Mayweather because he hasn't been active recently. 49, we'll see what he has left. He was an excellent fighter, but we'll see what he has left at 49.
Paulie, appreciate your time, man. You're doing great work over at Pro Boxing.
We're a growing company, man. Looking forward to keep growing it.
Appreciate you, bro.
Meanwhile, Paulie Molin Agi highlights significant uncertainty leading into the fight. He points out that Mayweather hasn't competed in a professional bout since 2017, making it unclear which version of Mayweather will enter the ring at nearly 50 years old. Considering the ring rust and long layoff, Molin Agi says it's difficult to predict how sharp or effective Mayweather will be against a still hungry Pacquiao. He believes this will be one of the biggest questions heading into fight night.
His mental was just too far ahead of everybody else's.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Well, the one fight between guys who retired and came back that I'm still interested in seeing is him and Manny. And I know they're going to do that on Netflix.
Floyd.
I think that's still a high-level fight, though. That's what I love about it. Because I think Manny is still a high-level fighter. And Floyd, even in these exhibitions that he's been doing,
He be looking good, huh?
He looks great, man. He looks great in sparring. You see him in sparring, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost a step.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't see Manny being able to beat Floyd Mayweather. I don't see it. I think Manny looked solid his last fight with Barrios, but I just don't see Floyd losing. I think it's some guys that he could come back today in the sport of boxing and fight.
Yeah, I think so.
Guys
even though
like
he's
Barrios,
46. Yeah, right.
I think he would
light Barrios up.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan has publicly stated that he still believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. looks sharp and capable of delivering a high-level performance despite many years away from competitive action. Noting Mayweather's recent appearances and discussions about his conditioning, Rogan says he hasn't shown any serious decline in the fundamentals that made him great. He highlights Mayweather's timing, reflexes, and defense, honed over decades, as still impressive, with this elite experience continuing to set him apart from other fighters.
Ever there in the first place. So if he was here and he's lost this much, they're still here.
Yeah.
And even though he's not Floyd that fought Canelo or Floyd that fought Ricky Hatton, it's not the same Floyd. It's not that much different.
Yeah, he's still so far ahead.
Because he's not drinking, he's not putting his body up, he's not doing anything stupid, he stays in shape, he eats right. Yeah.
I appreciate Floyd too, because that's one of the guys that I never did no business with ever, and he still kind of helped me. So I appreciate him, and I think he's a real dude, and he got my love and respect.
Well, I always say that if you wanted to have a style that you emulate, well, you want to have a great career. Look at that.
Joe Rogan has said that even at his advanced age, Floyd Mayweather Jr. stands head and shoulders above most fighters due to his disciplined lifestyle and unparalleled skill. Rogan highlights how Mayweather takes excellent care of his body by training regularly, avoiding harmful habits like drinking and partying, and maintaining a proper diet. This commitment to conditioning and smart living helps Mayweather retain a level of sharpness few can match, even decades into his career.
And Netflix, of course, is very much into eventizing these, whatever they put on, whether it's boxing or tennis. And so far, they've done Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. They just did they just did Canelo against Crawford. And obviously, a rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao, even at this stage, would classify as a big event for Netflix. And I think is a real possibility this is going to happen. Mayweather's now 46, I believe. And Pacquiao's around the same age. But look, this was the biggest fight in boxing history when it happened, and I think all these years later, a rematch, if it happens, especially after the way Pacquiao looked in July against Barrios, there would be serious.
The rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao is shaping up to be one of the most talked about events in boxing history, reigniting one of the sport's greatest rivalries more than a decade after their first monumental clash. Scheduled for September 19th, 2026, at the Las Vegas Sphere and set to stream globally on Netflix. Both legends are training intensely and attracting massive worldwide attention. Despite their ages, fans, trainers, and fighters are eager to see how strategy, heart, and preparation will shape the outcome. With Mayweather's defensive genius and Pacquiao's relentless aggression as focal points, the rematch promises high drama, huge financial stakes, and another opportunity for both men to further cement their legacies in boxing lore. Do you think Manny Pacquiao's intense training and preparation could give him the advantage over Floyd Mayweather? Let us know your prediction in the comments below.